and this has happened. I've actually heard this complaint, and people stopped at Harmony to get repairs for 5 minutes and got phone calls asking why they're 10-7. Is that the people who are getting the brunt end of the "where's my backup" request are the people who legitimately took 5 minutes of their day just to fucking get a breather, get something to eat, and get a car repair? Or people who are processing evidence, or people who are processing suspects? I don't think we should go and start a new trend where you have to be, you get a suspect in an NRPD, you have to speed run every single thing to get back out there. I feel like that is counterproductive, and it's not good for the 95s if you're just like, hey, you did a crime, okay, questions, comments, concerns, okay, DLC, pick them up.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
In your conversation just here right now, you have changed your stance on things completely.
Did I?
Yeah. This started with we don't have enough units to attach and start new calls, and then it turned into something completely different.
I think it's the same thing.
Well, you just stated we have too many people that aren't going to calls, and then you have people that are also getting yelled at for being 10-7. So
yes, no, I'm saying that's not that those can be the same. There are people who aren't going to calls, and the people who are getting the brunt end of the.
Harvey.
I don't know how you're not seeing that they're not mutually exclusive.
I no, they are mutually exclusive. My point.
No.
My point.
No, the people who aren't going to calls are not getting the phone call saying, "Why aren't you at this?"
Who? Okay.
The ones who are.
Okay. Who's getting the phone calls getting yelled at? Moving on. We have 11 cops on duty, Harvey. Okay. I'm not
talking about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. On a day like today, let's just be completely honest. It is a Sunday.
It is a Sunday, yes.
We
I'm
are
not referring to a Sunday. Look, this isn't. I know it's Sunday, and not use Sunday as a.
Just to let me.
Okay, go.
Okay. Paleto Bank is 8 units plus Air 1. Okay. Paleto Bank was going on. We had a lot of units. Unfortunately, if we were to max out on our units, it would take most of our units, right?
Yeah.
I was not here for the entire call. But what I can say is that I don't think a 99 Bravo is going to take the priority of the Paleto Bank at that point.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Wait. We are not going to get to every call. On a day like today,
you're missing my point.
Okay, make your point again.
Okay, the thing I'm referencing isn't even from today. I know Sunday is never to use a Sunday as a a talking point.
Harvey, I get that.
Okay, but we're focusing too much on the Paleto Bank thing and not what's been on my mind for days.
Okay, what's been on your mind for days is that we don't have cops going to calls, and we are in a weird position with the PD. I have already told you and made very clear, command is aware of it, and we are trying to actively work on it. This is not something that is new. I'm
trying to point out that the ones that are not going to calls are not the ones that are getting yelled at. It's the people who have been going to calls and then took 5 minutes of their time to get a car repair.
Then get me a list of people who aren't going to calls ever, and then we can go from there.
It's really difficult to monitor. I've tried. I've tried to figure out who's not going to calls, and then I go around and I kind of watch them. Sometimes people are 10-7 because they're writing a report that just from an incident they just got out of.
Listen, if I walk into a room and people are in their MDW and I look and I ask and I say, hey, what are you doing? And they say, writing a report, and people are getting yelled at for that, I need fucking names. Because right now, Harvey, respectfully speaking, I agree with you that we are in a weird position with the PD and we have a lack of units sometimes going to calls. And I agree with you that we are in a weird position where sometimes we have to kind of, kick ourselves in the ass and speed run, a process here and there. The bottom line is that
I do have names. The question is, do you want the names of the people being yelled at or the ones doing the yelling?
Give me a side of both. I mean, honestly, if this
I'll air this out, all right? But here's the problem: it's above your pay grade at this point because you're a sergeant.
so then it goes to command. I just say, hey, this is what's going on, and I go from there. The thing
Ben
though
Casanova and Luka Kozlov stopped at Harmony because they had a red engine light to get repairs and food. They were going to eat the food while driving after leaving. They get a call from Lieutenant Snow asking what they're doing. Why are they 10-7? They said, oh, we're getting repairs. And Snow was like, okay, that's fine. And then he went back to what he was doing. But I'm assuming there are other people who were not doing repairs or anything that didn't get a call. The people who were like, people don't like people have breathing down their necks and watching their every move.
Harvey, I'm just gonna break it down to brass tacks. This way we're not here for 3 hours. What's the resolution?
What's the resolution? That's a good question. That's what I was trying to figure out.
That is exactly what I've been working on with command for the last week, is trying to work on that resolution. Because I agree with you, but unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do right now about either limited units. And as we see people who aren't doing anything, we are actively, at the moment, working with it.
I had an idea. Well, let me run it by you because I thought about this while, like I said, you said, "What's my idea?" It's what I stopped. I stopped in my car, pulled out the water bottle, drank, and was thinking about what's the solution. And I thought of something right before you called me, which was, people might not respect this or try to do it, or just the same thing with the cards and the 10-7 and 6. What about making a card that says, General Patrol, office work, and then using that to see, hey, who is 10-8, who might be, waiting for this, you know what I mean? Just make the cards available that, hey, this is what I'm doing, and then it would help narrow down who's doing what, instead of assuming that, hey, that guy, that blip didn't go to my call, let me call them up, oh, you're doing a repair, oh, sorry, never mind. You'll know exactly who's doing what any given time. They don't have to get calls, micromanagement calls. It's just like, hey, I've been doing this for a while. I'm marked on here. I'm writing a report. As soon as I'm done, I'll take myself off and put out on General Patrol. And then the other problem is that I don't know a solution to yet is the channels. We don't have, if you're not on channel 2, you're not going to hear 77 requests. People don't utilize 301 and people don't read 301. So what's the solution?
I don't think the solution would be a hall pass. You want my honest answer, Harvey, and what I'm trying to work back toward?
Solution is.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was in SCU, I was told very specifically, if we have less than 12 units on duty, investigation work gone. Anything that would tie yourself to the PD, you were to devote that time to your patrol. Right now, people are finding really cheap excuses to get on patrol, and I'm trying to get back to a point to tell people that if we are under a unit number, get your ass on duty, and if it's something that can wait, let it fucking wait. But right now, we have this weird system where people are finding every little excuse to go 10-7, or finding these reasons to go, to be off general patrol on things that can wait a day or two from now. So like right now, we have 10 cops on duty. You and me are 10-7. Lucas Lovesick and Lexington are 10-7. And Jones is 10-7. We have 3 cops on patrol right now.
That's how it was earlier when I clocked on.
But do you see what I mean? We're right now discussing how to fix patrol numbers. This conversation right here, and I'm not saying that it's a wasted conversation. It's just adding my point. This is the issue. 2 people have a conversation, and now you're down 2 patrol units. Can this wait?
Okay.
Is the question. And I need to, my point to bring to command is, can we find solutions to try and find reasons to not take up an hour of people's time for simple resolutions? That is what I've been working on. We had that before, and to be honest with you, prior to the UPD shit, it actually worked great. We actually were in a decent spot with it. But I also don't think that a hall pass to fix people is going to resolve anything. Unfortunately, I do agree people need to utilize the dispatch card. I mean, that's standardized patrol. The problem is that we rely so heavily on dispatch for that stuff because we get so comfortable with it. Unfortunately, when it comes time to actually take the responsibility for ourselves, it's not muscle memory. So I also
Can I get your
understand that
opinion
front.
on something?
Sure.
Okay. The other day,
Oh boy.
the vault that had no 77s and that people were actively on
I have a question
Channel
real
9
quick.
for BTF. Yes.
You said this is like the you were gonna give me like the main course first. Is this like the appetizer still, or are we on to like dessert?
I'm trying to pick your. Well, now we're on to the appetizers. I'm trying to pick your brain here
Motherfucker, we're
because
not
I'm
even at
trying
the
to
main
figure
dish
out
yet.
a few things so that just so I'm on the same page and that I can push that around. Because I don't think communication is coming down. So here's the issue, right?
My steak
One
was
unit
overcooked.
on
It's already
patrol.
going back
There
to
was
get
a raid going
recooked.
on
God
Channel
fucking
7.
damn it, man.
There are other people marked 10-7 for whatever reason. There are two people at the SDSO marked 10-7 who went on Channel 2 and said, we're still 10-7. I don't know what they were doing. I never looked into it. But there was a vault response. One unit was asking for 77s. I knew there was BTF operations on Channel 9 as someone was continuously 3-1-ing 76 to the next 31 Alpha. I went on Channel 9 and said, can we spare you to the vault? My question is if we have low 10-8 numbers, should people be doing specialized calls on different channels? Should we all be on Channel 2? Then what happens when there's a pursuit on 2 and people who aren't in that pursuit are left out? Like what? How do we fix the radio problem? Because that's what it is.
There isn't a radio problem. There's an etiquette problem. The problem is I could be on channel 7,000, and if I'm doing 31 alphas and a Polito pops off and I'm not physically fucking aware of unit count and I'm deciding to skip Polito because I'm on a different channel, that is on you. That is simply on you. That is no longer on anyone else. That is solely on you. If you know that we have 9 cops on duty and a Polito pops off and you and 4 of your buddies are going to house robberies, that is on you and the 4 people doing house robberies. People need to become more aware of what the fuck is going on. People need to be more aware.
More awareness.
Yeah, we need more awareness in the PD. How do you
So-
resolve that? I'm going to be honest with you. I need people to start figuring it the fuck out. Because honestly, I don't mind going to those channels myself and telling people, what do you got working on? Do you have a 95?
Here's the fun part, Flop, is I asked them why they stayed on 9 and didn't go to the bank. And the answer I got was, I was very tired and I didn't want to go into a 2-hour chase. I just want to do one more 31 alpha before the night ended.
Then end your night early.
Yeah. Well, then that goes on. The next question is some of these, it's already been handled. Some of these calls of,
Why are we talking about it?
some of these calls, some calls are like, you go in there, boom, it's done in 15 minutes. Some of these are 2-hour long fucking chases with 15 swaps. It's very exhausting. And I think that's what pulls people away from them is they don't want to be in a 2-hour long chase. And I can't blame them. I'm checked out after 30 minutes of a call. If there's like somebody swaps like the Polito bank, I was like, I'm tired, man. Like we got to figure out that too, because these calls go on so long that we might as well just be spending the entire shift with the same 4 people.
Like I said, they are priority calls. And if calls take too long, calls will take too long. We don't have like a happy medium for that. It's impossible to find a happy medium for that. We can try,
Okay.
but hold on.
Yeah, go.
The thing is that the shift will always change. Shift 2 at this time right now, a week from now, is going to be about the same shift 2 as today, right? Shift 2 2 months from now is going to be a different shift 2 than right now. There is no middle ground. The issue is, and this is just the reality. We're not going to get to every call. We're just simply not.
Okay. So now my counter question is, my bench is gone. Oh well. So if the 2-hour long bank / boost is okay, then why are people upset? I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about the specific example with the bank. I'm talking about like if people are taking a really long time on a house robbery call or a really long time on a community policing thing, like I feel like
If community policing is taking a long time and people are ignoring a 13 alpha or ignoring a Paleto bank or ignoring a vault or ignoring a priority call that needs units, they got to be pulled off. I mean, that's just the reality.
okay, what if it's not a priority call? Like it's not a bank or it's not a 13 alpha. It's just a regular like.
We don't get to every call.
I know, but the issue is people will. Okay, I'll put it this way, right? You and me, we do community police. We're chasing the clowns around the fucking grapeseed barn for like 45 minutes, right? During that, we're on channel 3. During that, someone hops on duty. They're on 2. They go after an A plus. They ask for 77s over the radio. They don't 311 it. They ask for it over the radio. We don't hear it, and then they're just like, "What? Everyone's useless." And then they start, point and blame at whoever is around. Like, there could be you and me on that. We're on channel 3 up in Grapeseed. We have more units on channel 2, but they're like getting repairs or finishing up a cleanup of something or something, right? Do you see the issue of the problem with the radios now? Is sometimes, yeah, we should be more aware of like the banks, but when it comes to the regular calls, people are starting new calls with low units. Those people are also not aware of who's on what channel, what they're doing, because we don't have dispatch.
This is, I mean, Harvey, I don't know how else to say this. There's really, this comes out into just basic understanding of police work. If people can't look on their GPS and see that 8 cops are tied up with a call, then people need to be aware of it. I don't know how else to put that. I mean, this is.
And how do we fix that awareness?
Dog, if people can't figure it the fuck out, they're gonna have it fixed.
But how?
This is call response 101 in the PD. This is at its core, at its level. You cannot and will not completely cure this PD of any issues all at once. As soon as we solve one problem, there's going to be another one, right? We are trying to, right now, make that fix and work on it so we have units that are able to respond to calls. As of right now, we especially recently, we have been very limited on the number of units we've had on duty. Yes, when we have dispatch, things are more organized. Yeah, when we don't have dispatch, things are less organized.
I'm going to say something I thought I'd never say before. I think for the time being, if it's under 12 units, we should keep everything on 2. If you're not in the chase because of unit limits,
if people are on different
find
channels,
something to do.
Channel fucking 2 or channel 12, it doesn't make a difference. If people are not aware, also 311 is a very powerful tool. I never thought I would have to say that.
No one reads it. I read everything that comes to 301.
You just told me earlier when I asked you to come to Bay City and you said, sorry, I missed it.
I told you, you caught me in like the 5 minutes I decided to have a cup of water. But yes, no, I try to read every single 301. You caught me like the 5 minutes that I wasn't. But I'm telling you right now, I've written 301s before that have gotten ignored, and I've been told by patrol, by other corporals, oh, you shouldn't use 301 because no one reads it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit what anyone else says. 311 is there as a tool for us. If you say 77's channel 3 and no one responds and we have 15 cops on duty and everyone's 10-8 and no one's on a call, I don't give a fuck if you spam 311. 77's channel 3, 77's channel 3. Eventually, whether people read it or not, they're going to get the fucking memo. Unfortunately, there's no cure for that. Right now, we are currently working on trying to fix things. I started this conversation by telling you that we are currently working on fixing things.
What are some of your ideas that you've chalked up so that just so I'm aware?
Nothing that's been a resolution yet. There's really nothing to discuss with you, Harvey.
It's something with like 10-7 limits, right?
Harvey, it's being worked on right now.
It's like a hall pass. You need to make a bathroom. You need to have the bathroom pass to leave the room.
Unfortunately, right now, that seems to be everyone's ideal suggestion. That just means utilizing our dispatch, which we already are supposed to be doing. And granted, I'll be the first to say it. I am also shorting myself with the use of dispatch. It happens. But there's no actual fix for this other than trying to work on trying to find the core of the problem. And we are working on the core of the problem right now. The reality is, as of right now, the focus should be understanding if you know what you're doing, then you are doing enough, right? If people, I'm going to tell you right now, we have had a couple days in a row where 37s, we would get about 15 37s in the course of 2 minutes.
Black Stratum.
Yes. And I will get on a bike, and I will tell you right now, no one wanted to go to these 37s. I got on radio, I got on a bike, and I turned around and I said, you guys, you better either be dead in your coffin or in a life-threatening situation that we have 16 cops, 10-8, not a single other call has come through in the last hour. Get to this fucking call. And you know what's crazy? We stopped every 37 call from popping off for about 3 hours. It's amazing. And honestly, if that's what it takes for people to hear the reality check side of it, then I'm going to keep doing that. But the reality is that this is a work in progress right now. It is currently being talked about. It is currently being worked on. No, I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't just say that to try and move on. This is a genuine concern that I have had for the good part of the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You are far from the only one feeling this way. The reality is that we can't micromanage every little piece of it. We need to work on it a piece at a time, and I'm working on it a piece at a time right now.
You know what would really help, I think?
Getting back on patrol?
Yes, but I had another idea. It was $1 million idea, and I think maybe coming soon. Who knows? On our dispatch, the thing that says like 10 units, and one of them is a PD tow with a thing, dispatcher, or 10-7, it should really give you an accurate number of how many people are actually 10-8. Because when people see 30, that's when they decide, oh shit, we got 30 units. Let's do pursuit training when there's probably a court case going on. I feel like that number is what kills us the most. That makes people want to, the higher that number, the more they want to fuck off. That's my opinion.
To be honest with you, every day I tell people if you're 10-7 market, I always remind people about that. So
I know, but that doesn't help. It's like the number will say, it says 10 regardless if we're 10-8.
That just sounds like people are shit at their job though at that point. You know what I mean? Like that's just the reality. If you can't look at a dispatch list and see that 12 of your units are 10-7 and we have 15 cops on duty and there's a meeting going on, I mean, I can't fix dumb.
You can lead a horse
to
to water, but you can't make it drink it.
Sounds like the core of this PD. I will be working on it. I promise, Harvey. It is being looked at. It is being looked into. I'm doing everything I can to try and resolve this. It's not going to resolve itself in a day, though. It is.
In case you're wondering, though, the frustration that I was having when you're on the phone wasn't even at any of this. I've been undermined like for weeks. Ever since I got corporal, I just feel like I had this fucking brand new UPD motherfucker come up to me and tell me I'm shit at leading scenes because I was alone at a bank.
Did you recommend strike points?
I haven't gotten able to do that.
Call a sergeant, recommend strike points. Do not let people boss you around like that. In that regard, it should not be happening.
I want to strike Steven felony or felony Steven for
get me a written statement.
Hang on, buddy. Hang in the car.
Get me a written statement. Explain to me what happened, and I will go talk to him.
Yeah, but I've been undermined constantly by people. It's every week. I feel like
if people
I woke up today undermined, and then went on duty and was immediately undermined by some random fucking cadet.
Yeah, if people below rank, you are in your position for a reason. If people under rank are treating you like garbage, then you need to step up. That's why you are in that position, right?
Yeah.
Make friends and educate. Those are the two things I tell everyone. Make friends, be friendly with people, but also be willing to educate them when time comes time. If a cadet is telling you to shut the fuck up, yeah, guess what? They don't work here. I'm not saying they get fired. They literally are in a trial period as a cadet. If they think they have any authority here, they do not. So keep those in mind and just hone it in, okay? Let me try and work my side. This is gonna take time. I promise you it's being looked at, all right?
Yeah, it was so bad that I had Stubble text me because he was listening to radio and he said, "Pull rank. Tell him to say sir when addressing you." Because that's how fucking shit it was over the radio.
I mean, if that's what it takes, man. Sometimes that one word changes it all. Whoops, sorry. Oh God. All right, nice. We just had an hour-long conversation to tell someone to do their job. Nice. Here's the reality, is that Flop as a character is not lying to Harvey in any capacity, but at the same time, we cannot micromanage everybody as a single grain of rice in a bowl of rice, right? There's too many small factors there to actually pick up a single piece of rice every time we need to. So the reality is this. We are trying to figure out why it's so bad right now. And part of the suggestions that I have been making is if we have less units on duty, we need to compile a list of things, if not a list, just a reasonable assessment of a situation and ask yourself, do I need to be working on this right now? That's the bottom line, because that will resolve a lot of your problems. But there's no resolution. I understand where Harvey's coming from because he's right. But at the same time, for Harvey to claim that like he's like found this newfound like concern and it's being culminated is not necessarily the truth.
6.
The Turismo.
Hey, Burn. Eastbound toward the Carcer Way Tunnel.
Also, for Harvey to feel like he's being kind of knocked around a little bit as a corporal is, I don't want to use the word concerning, but the reality check there is you're in that position for a reason. If people start bossing you around,
now Elgin,
you need to lock that in real quick.
Northbound Elgin.
Uh-oh, he's behind me.
Left, westbound.
You guys ready for the, oh wait, and one more thing. Ready? Ready?
He's talking to somebody on the phone about the red garage.
Hey, Firm, I heard that.
Southbound Elgin.
I'm gonna set up on the port just in case.
Bob, this is a live example of what I was talking about.
Cross Chase southbound Elgin.
They need help.
Right northbound onto Olympic Freeway on ramp.
We have 10 cops on duty, Harvey.
I know.
Yeah, they might be having a red garage swap at this point.
So fill it up with gas, Harvey.
Tractor's off, clearing PBS under 100.
Yeah, I do that, but like, that's the
no
issue.
one's yelling at you. You don't have a meter hitting you in the head. Fill up the gas and attach to the call.
I need to switch my
The hacker jumped out. He's
stuff.
running down towards red garage. Both vehicles continue northbound Olympic.
What just happened?
We don't have the units. Focus on Turismo.
I'm gonna switch my Taurus and I'll attach.
Westbound LaPorta.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Palomino, southbound.
Harvey's been so extra lately. I love it.
80 miles per hour.
Harvey's good.
Eastbound Vespucci.
Harvey's that fear factor that we all don't. The things that like command is like, yeah, we're aware, we know. Harvey's like, guys, this new this is fucking crazy. Did you know that there's iron in water? And command's like, we've known iron is in water. No, you don't understand. This iron is different than the iron you know in water. Hear this? No, Harvey, we know that. We know. Nah, I'm not gonna dog on Harvey too much. It's just from a character stance, Flop is like, listen, Harvey, your concerns are valid. You're being worked on.
westbound Hawick Avenue. We just had a minor 50.
I want to see if there's food in the fridge real quick before we get on
Wait,
patrol.
got the PKH left, southbound power. 1050, continue southbound power. Crossing occupation.
We're gonna be charging you with
Tier 3 apartments, continue southbound
Oh,
power.
thank God. Oh, thank God. I am absolutely being the whore
Southbound
today.
power.
Everything's going, dog. I want it all.
Slow it.
Secondary. Right west.
You know what? I'm taking all this. Fuck it. I'll go buy food for the meeting later.
Southbound Alta. Crossing Adams
Thanks,
Apple,
Sonia.
continuing the south side.
I got those off my human traffickers. Oh my God.
Left.
Little ramen for the
eastbound
human
Sandboy.
traffickers? That's crazy. What's up, Simon? How you doing?
Eastbound Innocence.
Yeah.
22 Carson. They are starting to pick up speed on us. In El Rancho, left. Eastbound El Rancho.
It was kind of funny to say it the way that I did, but it was funny for Harvey to say, well, we don't ever have units to attach the calls. Hey, Harvey, look at this. We're 10-7, both of us.
We have 2.
What are we going to do?
Eastbound El Rancho.
Dispatch 2010-8, need 77s?
Confirmed. We have a boost Turismo. Plates flagged for the interference vehicle. It's going to be a Kuruma registered to Vic Spenk. That's the license plate as well.
Copy that. I don't see a tracker. Is it off?
A firm. PBS cleared under 100.
A firm.
Continuing northbound El Rancho
Was it an A or
Boulevard.
an A plus?
To be clear, the interference vehicle is not cleared for pit just yet, but they did do a swap at Red Garage. Hackers now in the group.
Left westbound San Andreas.
Oh, wait, they're not at red. Hold on, I'm not listening. Where are they at?
Continuing westbound San Andreas, headed back towards Legion Square.
Perfect. Oh, man.
Bro, this thing is fucking gapping, man.
You can catch the quick once he turns.
Continuing westbound San Andreas. Left southbound DC.
220 secondary. Southbound Alta Street. Cross for Smoochie, passing Alta Street Apartments. Approaching Adams Apple.
Source. Oh shit.
A firm. Left eastbound Adams Apple. Are you in primary? If you want me to take primary, just let me know. Left northbound power. Staying lower power, continuing north. Approaching Integrity Way, slowing. Left westbound Integrity Way. Jumping on through the gap onto Del Perro westbound. Correct lanes of travel. Continuing westbound Del Perro Freeway. Hey, you wouldn't believe it. We're still continuing westbound Del Perro.
Yeah, pass me if you got speed, man.
A firm. I think I got speed. Entering into the tunnel westbound Del Perro.
305 secondary, continue westbound Del Perro, approaching Great Ocean. Northbound Del Perro. Northbound Del Perro, approaching Eclipse gas station.
Is this thing an A plus on straights?
Northbound Great Ocean. Don't know. You might need
Mark
to.
this A in the card.
Might have to check the VOD.
ECB.
Northbound Great Ocean. I'm gonna bump into A plus real quick. I'm really curious. Believe me to left. A firm going northbound in Santa Road. Northbound Santa Road, passing by the Great Ocean Highway Bank for parallel. I can't tell. Coming out to Great Ocean, slowing right southbound Great Ocean Highway. I'm gonna stick at A plus for a second. If this is too much, I'll back off. Continuing southbound, LG, just U-turn, or is that a Dominator GTX? I couldn't tell.
Dominator.
A firm, southbound Great Ocean Highway.
If you're in a Taurus and this thing's on a straight, go to A+. So,
A+ in straights, A in the main city. Slowing, 22, eastbound Great Ocean, coming toward Del Perro East, transition eastbound Del Perro. Heavy traffic up ahead, be careful. Vehicle 50, eastbound Del Perro.
secondary, continue east Del Perro, entering the tunnel now.
Yeah, this thing
Heavy
gaps
traffic
us.
behind us, continue eastbound Del Perro.
It's such a
Eastbound
hard...
Del Perro, approaching North Block to drive, crossing North Blocker. Continue eastbound Del Perro. Where we start away. Taking the off ramp towards 22, continue eastbound Del Perro. Continue eastbound Del Perro, that's no further off ramp. I see Gender, continue eastbound Del Perro.
Yeah.
Continue eastbound Del Perro.
Definitely an A+ in
I see
straights.
Elgin off ramp. Yeah.
Okay.
Continue eastbound Del Perro.
I couldn't figure it
Back in
out.
pillbox. Just San Andreas turn, continue eastbound Del Perro.
Yeah, what's up, dudes? How we doing? What's up, Banana?
Left the Pork Emergency southbound Legion Fields. Vehicle 1050, slowing down.
Smoking.
Smoking, continue southbound Del Perro, merging Olympic, standby for direction. That eastbound Olympic Freeway. Pushing Palomino. Eastbound Palomino Freeway. You're northbound Palomino Freeway.
He's gonna try and stay in straights to keep it over 100.
Keep it over 104 pits.
No, I'm just saying he's not gonna turn off. He's just gonna stay in straights.
Copy, well, if he continues, as soon as we get to a turn under 100, put him in a wall.
Oh yeah.
See northbound Palomino Freeway, pushing at the gas station. At the gas station now, sticking right at the 14 northbound Palomino Freeway.
Okay, the
Approaching
Karuma,
Dublin Turbine.
the Karuma and the GTX are following, but they're way behind.
We're continuing northbound Palomino Freeway, and if you look to your right, we're going to see the wind farm directly to your east. Look at that view. Continuing northbound Palomino. A fun fact about windmills, they're pretty fucking big. Continue northbound Palomino. We're coming up to the prison. If you look directly to your west for in a couple of seconds, you will see the prison where there's like inmates right now.
Right now.
If high is
Spin the
go
block.
by. Spinning the block, Harvey. Continue northbound Sonora.
65 at a slight 50, we're catching up.
It's starting to gap me, but we're continuing northbound Sonora way. Correction, freeway.
Don't worry, I'm on that ass.
Hey, firm. Now we're passing the U-toll to our west. It's nice and orange. And not that many facts about the U-toll, but besides it sells stuff. Continue northbound Sonora. Continue northbound Sonora, we're approaching the silos, which is Barracks office, by the way. If you look to the right,
Good to know,
wonderful
thank you.
office space. Yep. In northbound Sonora.
Hey guys, what's going on, chat? I guess while we have some time.
Hey, continue northbound Sonora.
I'm
If
so
you look to
comfortable
both
with this
sides,
chase.
To the left, we have Mount Chiliad.
I'm gonna sip my
gorgeous
coffee.
mountain. To the right, we have Mount Gordo.
Going
which,
one-handed.
If you were lucky, you could see a ghost at night. Hey, continue northbound Sonora Freeway now.
Yo, Beef, have a good
Hey,
one.
northbound Sonora Freeway around
Appreciate
the first
you.
bend.
You take care, all right?
Toledo gas station. Continue northbound Sonora. Virginia westbound Sonora Freeway.
Hey, chat,
entering
does
the
anyone have the
Toledo
AirPods
space.
Pros? The
Look to the
Pro
right,
2s?
we're gonna have a beautiful view of the Toledo Ocean. And I'm calling it the Toledo Ocean. Apparently there's a UFO or some shit out there. I'm sure you can find it sometime. Merging westbound Gratian Highway, entering Toledo now. To the right of it, we have the Toledo gas station where it's stupidly expensive, so don't go there.
Are
Continue
they
west on Gresham Highway.
worth it? Did I make a good call by
Great
buying
tour
them?
guide.
They're really fucking cool.
You're welcome.
I was doing the research
Continue
on
west
them,
Gresham
and I didn't
Highway,
realize
back
like
to the
how cool
Toledo
they
Bay
actually
Sheriff's
were.
Office. Do not go there because they
Transparency
really
mode
got
sounds
blown up.
really fucking cool.
It really happened, so don't go there. Continue south on Gresham Highway.
Remember, PD got bombed too.
Good old times. So wait a minute, that happened last week. Continue south on Good Ocean Highway.
I mean, they make noise. Well, yeah.
Pushing their first
Go,
S-bend.
vehicle 50, stand by. Still mobile, still mobile.
Still going. Continue south on Good Ocean Highway.
You made a hell of a good call. I just want a good pair of earbuds for when I'm traveling or when I'm at the gym. And I feel like
Continue south on Good Ocean Highway, going over
I don't
a
know.
bridge that leads into
I like good audio.
What river is that?
Shit.
Zancudo River.
No, it's a. It's
Damn
a,
it,
it's
Bob,
a,
you're supposed to know this.
it's a break off the Alamo Sea. I don't know if it's actually got a different name.
The Calipia River.
Sure.
God damn it, Flop. Danger, you should know this. We continue south on Good Ocean Highway.
I don't know if I should.
It's your jurisdiction.
But if I said Calapia Trail,
Continue south on Good Ocean Highway. If you look to the left, we're into the tunnel. Besides that, it's Zancudo Airspace, which used to be a military zone, but now belongs to AirX, and if you ever need flying lessons, you can go there. If we have the swamp going over the bridge, it's a lot of people get murdered there. Who would have thought a swamp is a murder spot?
he's got to be low on gas.
Now continue south on Good Ocean Highway. Yeah, we're probably going to be running into a block soon.
Parallels, just be ready for a block. That is a good question. How many units do we have attached to this?
4. I am the parallel, and I'm behind you.
Copy that. I think we can use one more for interference.
Yeah.
I'm with the
We have
interference
one.
right now.
I'm a motor. I mean, I can parallel a bit.
That'll work for parallel. I'm down with that. Going up.
And we continue south on Good Ocean Highway. We just passed the Chumash Pier where people actually get murdered there. So do not go there for a date or else you might die.
What's the class of vehicle?
It's gonna be A+ in trades, A in the city. We're looking for a interference Kuruma, golden color, and one black and
Hey
white
there.
Dominator GTS.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
Continue south on Good Ocean Highway.
I'm 1,000
Flop is
miles
singing them
away.
a great song and it sounds amazing. You go, Flop.
But girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do.
Travel. Continue southbound Bay City.
No one can
85.
drive as good as you. I know it's true.
God, beautiful voice. Southbound Bay City Avenue.
Hey there,
In the Bay
Booster. What's
City
it
Bank.
like in Los
Left,
Angeles City?
eastbound Marathon.
PBS authorized?
Oh, yeah.
Vehicle has been hit. On radio U-turn, racing westbound Marathon, passing Bahama Mamas.
Get that thing into a wall.
And turn, continue westbound Marathon, left, southbound Bay City.
220.
It's bleeding.
Oh, my God. 220
In the
secondary
water.
southbound. Whoop.
Just give it up.
They're on
Sharks are
radio?
circling.
Look for
See that
interference. We're in
smoke?
front of the Del Perro Pier entrance.
Might be able to get a multi box here.
Yeah, it was kind of on me. Sorry, I was not set up for it. Apologies.
Good, you're good.
Spiking. Spiking. Spikes drop.
I just got spiked?
I called it.
Oh,
She did call it.
I wasn't paying
I
attention.
called it like 3 times.
Flop.
Oh, 7, that's not me. Kuruma southbound, South Rockford.
Target vehicles.
No, I'm good. I'm so sorry. That's on me. I was so busy thinking about the beautiful song I just sang.
I accidentally turned right at the last
Back around
minute.
to
and-
No, you're fine. That was completely on
That
me.
golden Kuruma is coming in here. They're probably going to try and pick him up here
Okay, get ready for Spice. Kid, get ready for Spice.
You're good.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. She's in northbound of Rockford.
I got to repair. I'm good. I'm sorry. That was on me, guys.
Right, eastbound Marathon.
You did good, Kent. I'm proud.
Over the megaphone, he turns off every time. So just do that. It's a good tactic.
Yell what?
Expense, vacate pursuit. He turns off every time. Right, eastbound Dorset.
Told him to. He didn't like that.
Well, bro was still
Right,
vibing at A+.
stop that,
I was, yeah. Oh, man.
Southbound Palomino. Oh no, the Karuma's expense. Right, westbound Vespucci, left, southbound Ginger.
Highway vibes, dude. I got so lost in it. Give me a song.
Right, southbound Calais.
Oh my God.
I'm trying
Left
to reach
front out
you
of
about your
Zazzle.
car's extended warranty. You need to stop and talk to us, sir.
Wait, I made that joke earlier today. Stealing jokes, Scully, aren't we? I mean, he drove around the entire island. Yeah, I got lost in the sauce.
Left westbound Vespucci.
Set up on
Or northbound
Going for a red Garrett
Garage.
swap. Oh, the crew is here. So is the GT. Who'd have thought?
Vacating the now, Big Spence.
Got
Dominator
GTX.
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 220 staying with the vehicle.
Motor stay with the vehicle as well.
Left, northbound Alta. I'm smoke.
Oh, nice.
He just ran over a pedestrian.
Oh my God.
That car is
Northbound
A+, by the
Alta.
way.
Northbound
Hey
Alta.
there, Kit. How you doing?
Back.
I'm okay. I just got run over by a vehicle.
Nice.
Right.
Some
Right.
psycho just
Power
spiked
Street.
me.
What? I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
Stop, Power
You
Street
got to
passenger
apologize for I'm a moron. That one was not me.
Yeah, over power. Left eastbound Vespucci. Right
Does this not have a
southbound Elgin.
Oh, okay.
Left eastbound Adams Apple.
I thought I'm a bozo.
Left northbound
I
Strawberry.
got the plate in the bin.
Passing Legion
Okay,
Square.
good, because I don't.
Left westbound San
I
Andreas.
can't see if there's any tampering on the ignition.
Trying to you're illegal. What on earth? You know, westbound San Andreas.
Yo, what's up,
Right
Diote? How you doing,
northbound
dude?
Las Lagunas.
Yo, Diote. Some may say
Left
you to bomb.
westbound
Signs of forced
Aiden
entry.
Milton.
Does it? Okay.
Left Dorset. In westbound Dorset. Right northbound VCB 1050. I think we're disabled.
Why would they say that? That's sus. Yeah.
Coming out eastbound Dorset. Eastbound
All
Dorset.
right, let me call PD Tow real quick.
Stand by. Still a visual.
I got it. Continue eastbound Dorset.
Nice.
Northbound Las Lagunas.
Block.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I need a PD Tow in red garage. Bottom floor.
Alright,
Fuel though,
dude,
left,
right
northbound,
there.
Alta.
Awesome, brother. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Left westbound Haywick. Continue westbound Haywick. Right northbound Las Lagunas Boulevard. Right eastbound Spanish. We're talking shit, but I can't really hear them. Continue right southbound Laguna Place in Haywick.
I'm gonna put up an investigative
Westbound
report
Haywick.
real quick for this.
Crossing
I
Las Lagunas. Continue westbound Haywick.
don't see one up already.
Crossing Peters. Continue westbound Haywick.
Um,
Passing Old VOC. Still continue westbound Haywick. Approaching Boulevard Del Perro. Slow and right northbound Milton. Slow
Nice.
in. Continue northbound Milton. Left westbound Spanish. Left southbound Strangeways Drive. Approaching Boulevard Del Perro.
nice.
Westbound Boulevard Del Perro. Left southbound.
And I do it so you can't
and
prove it.
by
I don't know what you're
Rocky
talking
Drive.
about.
Left eastbound Eastbourne Way. Oh, they just hit a motorcycle off the tracks. Continue eastbound Eastbourne Way. Continue northbound VSB. Stay with the guy who got knocked off the motorcycle.
Okay.
Be back at main scene.
Which guys I just want to
Well, left
see us
in
go
northbound,
skin
Eastbourne
from a
Way.
random Twitch?
Can't believe I
Should I click
spiked
the
you.
link? You know, honestly, I kind of deserved it. I wasn't paying attention. That
You
one was.
didn't deserve it, Block.
I was singing "Hey There, Delilah" over the megaphone, and I was all excited, and then yeah,
Flop
Did you
out
mark
the
it?
Vehicle looking.
I'm getting it towed right now. I got to put an investigative report at the moment. I just need a brief statement from whoever led
Did-
in the report.
Did you mark it? Or do you
Yeah,
want me
yeah,
to?
yeah.
Gabby.
It's all marked up. Sorry.
Harvey, have you spotted the guy that flew off the moped? Oh, that's a tall building. Okay.
Could you get a photo of the plate and the tampering
Spoke with the victim,
and the
it's good,
VIN
got his
in the
ID
report?
phone
Because
number.
I
Found
did
him?
not get
Okay.
those.
I was over
I
here looking
did.
for him.
I'll
Okay.
put him in.
Thank you. Awesome. All right.
He said he's fine, but I
We can
got
do it
an ID
after.
in case we did a suspect.
It's no sweat. Actual stroke. I should open up a case in CS. I want to play Counter-Strike, man. Fuck.
I pushed Wesley Cliffs, got nothing.
Dispatch to 20, we are going to be en route to the impound lot if Toe could figure out how to get out of the red garage. Okay. Nathan, are you still here? Do you want to play CS? Yo, my ears are burning. You say CS? I did.
Bob, can I send you some ideas? Questions you can bring
Bob,
up
I
later.
cleared you
Sure.
Spanish as well. I am down to call this UCL.
I thought we were done.
Let us know if you need 77s on the info, okay?
Copy that. We're southbound and peaceful. We should be good.
Copy that.
You
65
want
calling
me
the
to-
UTL.
Do you want me to go ahead to tow block?
Yeah. Just be on the lookout for the Kuruma and what was the other interference again? Is the Kuruma and something?
Dominator GTX.
Yeah, that one.
I was going to assist with the escort to if I'm not.
I used to be so good at Counter-Strike, and I'm just dog shit now. I need to fucking step up again. I'm getting the itch to play CSGO.
There is a black and white vehicle in the area of tow. Didn't look like a AMG.
Hey, we're looking for like a muscle car type thing.
CS2 soon. I haven't gotten access to CS2. I did play a little bit of CS2, and I will not lie, I was dirty in CS2. I was playing on my roommate's computer, so he has access, and let me tell you, I was on a different DPI, different sense, and I was still tapping heads. I just felt so much more natural.
There's a pink tow truck coming into the tow lot.
Account sharing banned immediately, right? Oh, fucking sue me.
Used to be code 4.
Hey, firm. We are 23 toast pulling in now. I'll wrap her on the other side. Hey, brother, you're all good to just get rid of it. I appreciate it. Turn that thing into a fucking cube.
Bob, I'm also on radio if you need to get me there as well.
What's up?
I'm also on radio too if you need to get me there as well.
Perfect. Awesome. Sounds good. I will keep that one in mind.
Okay.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for taking care of the vehicle.
Thanks, Bob.
Awesome. Thanks, Speedy Toe. Dispatch 220, show the recent 99A crushed into a little fucking cube. All units will be back 10-8.
220 show all units 10-8 at 16-16.
Congrats, Jones, on dispatch.
Thank you, thank you. I'll get it reviews later. If anybody has any questions.
What is the next wave of beta releases? I don't think.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swap into CVPI.
What?
Taurus feels like ass right now, I'm honest.
The Taurus in A is ass. A plus and S plus is not terrible.
The Taurus is gapped by anything.
Right
else.
now? Oh my god. Wait, did they announce a new release of
There's your bad drivers.
No, I see. I
RV,
have
you
beta
were not on
enabled,
the
and I
CVP at
have.
all.
I was the parallel unit.
Okay, what happens when you weren't parallel?
Okay, We'll
All right,
help you next time.
I think both of y'all are gonna need to go to the top MRPD at the helipad. We're gonna have to duke this one out.
Maybe at the meeting. We got calls to go to.
What is happening on fucking radio?
Jones, are you trying to stir right now?
Jones is always stirring. Like 50%
Yeah, my
of what he's
text
doing.
message.
10-3.
Yeah.
Can I ask another question too? Is
Need
because it
evidence
came
on
up
this.
during that boost, there was a
Literally said to me,
non-anonymous
that's how you
911
stir, Scully. You have to
from
keep
Bobby
on stirring.
Charles
Fucking knew it.
that a man at the courthouse claiming to be a
This
drug
is
dealer.
hearsay.
Are we
I'm
still
gonna have to object.
we still going by the BAS directive of civilian 911s are important to respond to?
I don't
Yes.
care. It's not a court of law.
So, like, that's the other question. Is like I said, these
Harvey,
calls
we're
take a
about to
long
fall
time.
back into the same hour-long conversation trap we were in. Yes, civilian calls are important.
Okay. Is it okay if parallel units break off of some chases if there's no interference or they're just very weak interference?
If you can deem it, yes, sure.
Okay.
Just be certain that there's no interference and that officers aren't in danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's still your discretion.
So, yeah, the thing that I texted you about the low units to keep it on 2, the reason I didn't like 2 before is because people were not self-policing unit limits. They were just, if it was on 2, people would just keep attaching silently until it was moved off 2. And I feel like if we just work on that, I think keeping things on 2 isn't an issue. Because like if you hear it out, we're talking right now, I'm listening to 2, no new actives have started. I think it's okay for us to, to
Response to a CVPI.
get a quick conversation out. I feel like if there's people on the chase on 2 and there's nothing else happening, and when there's the unit cap has been reached, I think that would be a perfect time for those people to get their breaks, to get their car repairs, etc., right? Am I wrong? Trying to meet in the middle for everyone so everyone could be happy and not just like.
Do you remember that thing I said about how things aren't going to get resolved in a day?
Yeah, I'm just trying to present some ideas.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use my brain. I'm trying to present some ideas because I don't know. I feel like
I'm just gonna remind you, it's being worked on. I will bring that up as suggestions, and I will let command figure it out, right? But I am willing to have that discussion with people in command to bring
Can you just
new
bring
ideas.
up the pro and con of keeping on 2 is the pro is it helps keep people on the same channel and organized on what they're doing. And they can utilize turn 1 for like traffic stops, or they're going to go to 37s, so they can go to 71s. And if it pops off, well, shit. Okay, I'm gonna activate it. Can you move to channel 1? Okay, boom, good. The problem with it is
traffic, we should be careful. This is MG
something I've noticed
territory.
and something I've been trying to watch is when it's on 2, nobody's monitoring how people are attaching.
Sure.
So you'll end up getting everyone on
Try
duty
to
on the
get
same
a
call,
lookout
and I've
somewhere.
seen it where
I mean, I could pull out unmarked.
every single unit is on the same call, and it's just a regular pursuit.
I'm gonna go to the fire station, see if I can get a.
And the way to stop that is to move it off too.
I could try going up the mountain to the east of it.
And which the way to stop it is, hey, you should look at it and see if there's too many. If there's too many, you don't attach to it. But it, really, the problem we've fixed it is just moving off 2 will stop people from silently attaching. It's shit.
Be 10-7 bridges.
Anyway, that's just the pro and con. I hope you guys consider when you think about it.
It's being discussed.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get back out there, but if you need anything, you let me know. All right?
Yeah, I do need something.
What do you need?
I need your statement.
For?
You're in the bombing yesterday?
No.
Okay, you weren't there?
Nope, I was actually off duty.
I feel like you've dodged all the bombs.
I don't do it on purpose. I got that plot armor, man. I don't know. I've dodged every single one.
All right.
Sorry, brother. Thank you, Kit. All right, so you guys want the honest answer? You guys want the absolute honest answer? Take care, brother.
All right, 365. Luca
I didn't hear a fucking word Harvey just said.
And he's gonna be in